Child. First, I do my lips, lashes, brows. Can't forget about my edges, heels, or the flats, or the motherfucking wedges. In that order, hey, 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 in that order. Listen, y'all, let me tell you something. A lot of y'all was sending me, well, not a lot of y'all, a couple of y'all actually sent me pics. I like the little Renaissance tickets or whatever the case may be. I know y'all stupid. Listen, my Renaissance concert was right there with Mammy D. In that order. In that order. I look good, bitch. Smell good, bitch. Feel like $1 million. Okay. Point blank period. I'm on Mama D's side. Don't y'all send me nothing about no Renaissance concert because I'm going to the Mammy D concert. Okay, because the Mammy D concert is an affordable old school concert that's in my budget. All right. I refuse to give Beyonce 2 stacks of my goddamn money. And that bitch is making over 2.1 billion. Now it may have been million, but in my opinion, it's billion off that damn concert. She won't get a penny out of me. But shout out to the folk that got their concert tickets or whatever the case. But don't send me nothing. I ain't there to enjoy it for real, so I don't want to see y'all enjoy yourselves around there. Anywho, I'm here to give y'all a little piece of little something while I'm still recuperating or whatever the case may be. Child. I'm bored. I hate when this happens because when I'm here, I'm bored and I don't really be doing shit. But speaking of, I'm gonna do a live later on today. Y'all remember when I told y'all that I was gonna start doing a live where I deep dive into like what's going on in the blog sites like Gossip and the neighborhood talk and the shade room and so on and so forth. Everything but Hollywood Unlocked, cause y'all know I don't fool with that wisdom tooth shape ass Jason Lee. He ain't getting no click off me. But I am gonna start that today. It's a new segment. It's gonna be called Let's Gossip Child. So y'all make sure to be on the lookout for that link sometime the later part of the afternoon, earlier part of the evening, but it's gonna be day. So just make sure y'all look out for the link. Whatever, whatever. But I'm here to give y'all two little small pieces of tea talk. Now I did say that hell Trade doing calling me down. Trade ain't got no business calling me, okay? I called Trade last night around 7 something. And he sent me the voicemail talking about something. Can he call me back later? I said whatever. And then he wanted to call me back like around 11:30, almost 12 o'clock at night. Bitch, I was asleep. Now he wants to call me at 9:19 in the morning. Girl, bad. I'm still asleep. Anywho, I know I said I won't go do nothing else LAMH related, but it really ain't nothing else to talk about. And technically, this really isn't LAMH related. I mean, it is because it has to do with Leisure Suit Marty and his finances. But technically, it's about that, but it's also a warning to Sheba No Such Thing. That's a part of Roa, and then it's going to segue into Carlos B. King and how people want him fired, which I don't understand. Oh, who the fuck fires the CEO? Like, it's his shit. I mean, I don't know how y'all go about that, but I mean, whatever. We'll talk about that when we get it. So the first part that I want to give y'all is Leisure Suit Marty, child. Leisure Suit Marty. It done came out that he done filed for bankruptcy. When did he find out file for bankruptcy? I do not know because I kind of heard about this. I thought last year, so I don't really know why this is coming out now. But then again, I don't know. I'm about to. I'm gonna read it to y'all, and then y'all let me know. So this comes from TV show Ace. Shout out to TV show Ace, your latest in TV show news, and it reads as thus. If it'll let me read. Hold on. Okay, here we go. What is this foolishness? Whatever. So this says Roa fans as well as other cast members are urging She By No Such Thing to watch out, as it appears as if her new man, Martell Hope, is interested in her money. Shocking new information has been leaked revealing it wasn't that long ago that she by no such thing knew Bo was drowning in millions of dollars of debt. And Bravo fans suspect that he sees she by no such thing and the opportunity to be on the Real Housewives of Atlanta as his meal ticket to a better life with no financial woes. Roa is Marty Leisure Suit Ho after she got no such things money. What damn money? We'll get to it when I finish this because I got a lot to say. According to the Celebrity Net Worth, she by no such thing has an estimated net worth of $800,000. I guess, according to the things. She by no such thing could also be earning a pretty substantial amount of money per episode. I guess. Unfortunately, the salary a cast member under the under the Real Housewives umbrella varies pretty greatly, and each cast member negotiates their contract individually with the network. There, however, have been reports of cast members making as much as 2.8 million per season. There, however, are also reports of some cast members making just 6K per episode. Per the report from The Sun, she by no such thing may need to tread lightly and protect her wallet as her new man filed bankruptcy just 3 years ago, claiming he owed millions to various creditors at the time. See, I thought we talked about this before with that, so I understand why this was coming back up. Now I get it. In October of 2020, Marty Leisure Suit Hulk filed for Chapter 7 bankruptcy. He filed just months after his ex-wife, Melomet, filed for divorce. Within the court documents, he stated that he owed between 1 million and 10 million to less than 50 credits. The creditors listed his ex-wife, American Express, Lowe's, Capital One, the IRS, and Home Depot. Is it the same Home Depot that the people accused um Kiki and knocking over and stealing locks around there when she was still on that booger sugar, allegedly? Y'all let me know who live around there in Huntsville. I'm just being messy. I'm being nosy and I want to know. He also estimated to owe between 500,000 and 1 million in assets at the time. Just in IRS debt, he owed 76,000 in 2017, 66,000 in 2018, and 131,000 in 2019 when the show first came out because the show's first season was in 2019. So damn, you've been doing this way before the show came. Well, you was also knocking over ATMs, but your uncle that took the rap for it, so you didn't have to. So what am I expecting? Moving on. By the end of it all, she by no such thing, new man was able to get out of paying back millions in debts. He even got to hang on to his property located in Huntsville, Alabama. The document confirms his case was closed in 2021. We already know the co-stars don't like her. We ain't even got to get in all of that. How he slid in her DMs, we know that. Should she by no such thing Should she by no such thing, Whitfield, be suspicious of Marty Leisure Suit Hulk? Could he be after her money? Let us know your thoughts in the comments down below and keep coming for more Roa News. Shout out to Showcase TV. I ain't never really used y'all outlet before, but my bad. That was people still checking on me, y'all. I appreciate all of the DMs that y'all been sending me, checking on me, making sure I'm all right, making sure I ate, making sure I stay hydrated, making sure I took my medicines, making sure I took my vitamins. Like, damn. Again, Joy Sand is gonna leave $1 under all of y'all pillows for looking out for her baby boy the way that y'all do. Anywho, because it's greatly appreciated. Don't think I take it lightly because I don't. Anywho, that's that for that. I'm a little confused. What damn money? Listen, first and foremost, don't y'all come around here telling me nothing that Wikipedia, Google, or your Alexa say because I listen. Google, Wikipedia, and Alexa could say any damn thing. I mean, I'm just gonna be honest. I'm sitting here like, what damn money? Like I feel like if Leisure Suit was gonna go after anybody for their money, I would feel like Kenya would be the most likely person to go to versus she by no such thing. I mean, She by no such thing ain't she by no such thing. Like, I don't see nobody buying none of her stuff. She ain't got no store nowhere. I don't see no warehouse nowhere other than when she went to Amazon warehouse to go and steal they shit, to placard her cheap ass label on it, and push it out and sell it to y'all for hundreds of dollars. Y'all know pulling that stuff Rashida and Kirk do around there to press. Uh, they laid down the blueprint for that. So I was like, no, I don't necessarily think it really got nothing to do for that. Cause I mean, Sheree money ain't long. All right, now I ain't necessarily saying she broke, but her money ain't long. I mean, it's down the street. I give it that. Her money around the corner. I give it that much, but it ain't long. That I feel as though it'll be enough to suit him and what it is that he got going on. But she should still be careful. And I'm just saying, she by no such thing. Hold on to whatever little coin you got, y'all. I'm spilling water. Don't let none of these men come around here and steal you out of Chateau Thelma, because that's what's gonna happen if what the people saying about him is true. I mean, again, he was knocking over ATMs with his uncle. Then his uncle went down for it and took that 10 years, so he didn't have to. So we know he got it in him to do it. You know. All I'm gonna say to you is, she by no such thing, is be careful. But then again, I do feel like this. If Leisure Suit is trying to get a come up off of She by no such thing, I don't feel bad for her. Be clear, that's the same shit she did to the sweatbox named Bob. All right, she had no skills, nothing going on for herself. She saw a ugly ass nigga that sweated all over the place, but he made money. And that was her claim to fame. She endured all of that foolishness and all of that sweating that he had going on and all of the rest of this foolishness just to get what she got now. So, I mean, at the end of the day, what comes around goes around. What you put out there is what you get back. And she been I'm calling it what it is. So if the man come around there and rake her over the clothes and take her to the cleaners the same way she did the sweatbox named Bob, I mean, hey, we can't stop God's plan. But still, hold on to your purse. Um, she by no such thing. Hold on to your purse, love. Anywho, that's that for that. Now let me get on down to this BS with Carlos Child. So the people feel like Carlos should be fired. Again, who's gonna fire the CEO of his own thing? But whatever. So the folk want Carlos fired because the ratings for last week's episode of LAMH came in. I think they said it was like, excuse me, 280,000 views, I think. I could be wrong. I ain't really gonna bother to go and look like that, but that's what the people saying allegedly, that it's still plummeted, even though the episode came on time. It's still plummeted, or whatever the case may be. And a lot of folk feel like it's all Carlos' fault, that he's too worried and busy about Roa. He too worried and busy about Candy and keeping up beef with Candy and so on and so forth. And he needs to pay more attention to his own shows instead of trying to throw shade at the Real Housewives franchise and Candy B. Burris. And I'm gonna tell you something. As much as I love Carlos the King, I do, and I support Carlos and a lot of what he has. Y'all know he watches me. He watches Scotty. He watches Color Me Pink. He watches Bondi. He watches Forest Rocks, Ashley Miller. Like he watches a lot of us. He comment on a lot of our stuff. He retweets our stuff and so on and so forth. And we appreciate it. So it's no shade. But Carlos, I am gonna be real with you. I agree with the people. I mean, you do need to take your foot off of Candy Pants neck. All right, you do. At the end of the day, no matter how much shade you throw at Candy, Candy is gonna always be good. Point blank, period. Candy is going to always be good. Candy is going to always be about her business. And be clear, if Candy had a show, she wouldn't be too caught up and worried and concerned about throwing shade at other shows she used to be a part of when your main show is failing. And no shade, Carlos, but it is. You rode a lot on Love and Marriage Huntsville, and I get it, because for a long time, it was the number one show on. Well, nobody really paying attention to nothing around there on other than Ready to Love and Yo Show. Absolutely. I would definitely give you that. Now, it's not all Carlos's fault because the cast plays a part as well as the fans playing a part. So it's easier to blame Carlos because he owns it. So it's just easier to blame the owner versus going down the line and placing blame on where it needs to go. It ain't all Carlos's fault. Carlos shares the blame, the cast share blame, and them overzealous Kennel Club members share blame as well. Because the reason why the show is plummeting is because of the Kennel Club members. The Kennel Club members. Now, when I say that, people are going to get under the comments and say this right here. Why are you blaming Mel? Bitch, I didn't say nothing about Melloman. I said the Kennel Club is the reason why the show it ain't getting no views, why don't nobody really want to deal with it. They're a huge part of it. The cast play a part in it. And yeah, Carlos, you do got to take some responsibility. You do. It ain't all your fault, but you do got to share some responsibility, Carlos. You do. You do. Stop worried about Candy. Stop worried about Todd. Stop trying to cover up this lie that we all know is a lie about how you ain't trying to take them folk like. Yes, you did. Yes, you did. But you really didn't owe Candy anything. You know what I'm saying? As much as I love Candy, Candy he ain't owe you nothing. All right. But I understood her feelings because y'all were friends, and the least you could have did was come to her, send her a smoke signal, two cans in a string, or something. No matter how you slice it, Carlos. If you calling a person your friend, they're expecting for you to handle the situation the way a friend would, and I don't feel as though you did that when it came to her. So leave Candy alone. Stop shading her. Stop roasting her because it's your shit. That's gaggable. It's your shit that's laughable, and it's your shit that's sitting under one big shade tree. Not Candy, not Todd, not Roa. Your shit sitting under a shade tree, friend. Just saying. No shit, and I lay you down, Carlos. You know that. You know that. But at the end of the day, we got to be real here. We do. Leave Candy alone. Leave Todd alone. Leave Roa alone. And listen, I'm not saying that you don't, that you know, because it's your YouTube channel. You can do whatever the hell you want with it. But personally, I wouldn't give reviews on other reality shows. I wouldn't give my opinion on other productions and so on and so forth. If I was you and I also carried a YouTube channel, I would just do interviews. I would interview the folks from LMH as well as the folks from Bell Collective. Like, see, that's what I'm saying, Carlos. Bell Collective is about to come out in what, 2 more weeks? Instead of worrying about all of that extra yada 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 that don't pay you, why not have start your interview process with the folks from Bell Collective? Let the girls come up here and tell us what to expect. Let the girls come up here and make us like that's the type of things that you need to be doing more of, Carlos. Worry about your shows and Bell Collective. Don't worry about Roy. Don't worry about Candy Pants. Don't worry about none of that. You got two good shows on a really good black syndicated network that could be doing damage right now. Just saying, friend. But y'all drop down in the comments. Y'all let me know what y'all thought about this. Um, that's just how I feel, Carlos. It's no shade, friend. Again, I love you to pieces. But we gonna be real here. All right. But y'all let me know what y'all think about these two stories. Let me know if y'all think Marty Leisure Suit is after she by no such thing money, even though her money is around the corner, and not long like that. And let me know how y'all feel about Carlos and coming for Candy, but yet his stuff is sinking fast and so on and so forth. Let me know. I'll holler at y'all later on this afternoon or this evening. I'm about to decide what time I'm gonna do this link. And so just be on the lookout for it. I'm gone. Bye.